Welcome back to Geek Peek. Today we are looking at some videos in the D&D TikTok tag page. My aim today is to just find some interesting campaigns that might not be as known and then link to them in the description of this video. So let's get started.
I know you guys are a party of all bards. You are about to...
Okay, Party of All Bards, callback to Geek Peek's first one-shot, which was All Bards as well. This was the first game I ever played. If you want to check it out, it's somewhere in the you-know-where.
Approach an ancient red dragon. If you piss her off, it's going to go very poorly for you. We'd like to roll to seduce.
Come on. Okay, I see where this is going, but let's see if they put a twist on it, on Seduce the Dragon.
Of course. Go ahead and roll for...
You think I'm pretty without any makeup on. You think I'm funny when I tell the punchline wrong. I know you get me, so I let my walls come down. Before you met me, I was alright, but things were kinda heavy. You brought me to life.
Okay, I don't want to stop this in the middle, but this is so cool. Kudos to you, Telltale Tavern. Oh my god. You got my like, of course, and follow. Let's continue.
Now every February you'll be my Valentine. Let's go all the way tonight. No regrets, just love. We can dance until we die. You and I will be young forever. You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The way you turn me on, I can't sleep. Let's run away and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. My heart stops when you look at me. Just one touch. Now baby, I believe this is real. So take a chance and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back.
4. Okay. I know you...
I knew it would end like this. All this effort for a freaking 4. This was amazing. This was fantastic. It took a lot of time, but it was worth it. Let's continue.
This is a breakdown of how my D&D party used their time during our last D&D session. Starting at...
Okay, before I move on, I want to see if this is actually a D&D campaign page or this is just a creator. Mateo. You know what? Let's see what Mateo has to say.
15% we have. The tape was supposed to come with that. Actual plot stuff. This made me very excited as a dungeon master because the party actually investigated the thing that I wanted them to investigate and progress the storyline of the campaign. They did make friends with the first big bad evil guy I was trying to introduce, so now I do kind of have to come up with a different big bad evil guy. But plot is plot and we love that.
Wait. I want to ask you DMs who are watching this right now. Has this ever happened to you where you introduce the big bad evil guy at the beginning of a campaign, like early days, the fight is so far off, and then they kind of like befriend that person, that character? Do you kind of like replace the BBEG with someone else? Or do you make it even more of a betrayal and keep that guy, but do something to actually make it like that character betrays the party's trust in some way? Let me know. I'm interested to see how you spin it off. Okay.
Coming in at 15%, wrong slice, we have arguing with the pie merchant over pie prices. you will notice that this pie slice is larger than this pie slice, which I find odd because the plot is the plot and the pie prices are pie prices. That being said, they did get a very good price for their pie, and it did give me the idea to make a pie chart. Coming in at 12%.
Wait, okay, so this is something very funny. Like, when you get to a campaign, and I feel like this, at least in the games I played, which are probably 2 to 3, there are not many interactions with merchants, usually. It depends on the kind of adventure you're playing. But I find it, maybe it's my ignorance, but I find it hard to believe that you'll spend so much time haggling in this game over prices, because at the end of the day, it comes down to the DM asks you to roll a persuasion or a deception or whatever charisma-based role it is to convince the merchant to give some kind of discount, and then you're done. I mean, does it take that long in your games too? I don't know.
Our smallest time expenditure, but not a worthless one. Giggling because the rope in Dungeons and Dragons is made of hemp. I get it. You can smoke the rope. Why do we have to giggle about this every time we start a new D&D session? Coming in at 15%, we have casting Speak with Animals and talking to a cat. Before you ask, no, the cat did not have any plot relevance. The cat was completely not important, but we did need to spend 15% of our session speaking with a cat, which, you know what, fair enough, I like cats. And you're probably saying, oh, Tater, what's the big section of the pie? Well, if you've ever played D&D, you probably know what the big section of the pie is. It's making pee-pee jokes. It doesn't get old rolling a D12 and going, ha, that's how big my pee-pee is, does it? Or anytime I name one of my NPCs anything that could be remotely made into a phallic pun, everybody calls him Penis Man. Is TikTok gonna, like, goof me up in the algorithm because I said pee-pee? I don't think I said how much of the time expenditure this was. This was like 45%. It felt like it was 100% of the time. We could probably just do, like, the whole thing in blue and that'd be pee-pee jokes, and the rest of this was just, like, sub-pee-pee joke plot lines. I will continue to do these breakdowns. The pee-pee proportion will probably continue to get larger. Thank you. This is a breakdown.
Okay, I want to discover how Mateo's games look. I will dive deeper into this later. That's fine. Okay. But yeah, PP jokes. I don't feel like it's, at least maybe it depends on the vibe of the group. I mean, I don't think I would enjoy it if I were to participate in a group that had lots of PP jokes. But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Anyone out there attempting to woo a woman, I'm going to show you a secret move. This is a move nobody's talking about, but I know for a fact all women want. You see this? You see this? It's squishy. TikTok, it's a toy. TikTok, it's a toy meant for children. All we want in the depths of our heart is for somebody to do this. You want her to be looking at the floor and then like, oh, now she's looking at you. She's yours. You could be a villain slaughtering my people across the 7 kingdoms. What a red flag. But that's all it takes. Just a little whoop. Huh. This moment has yet to happen to me organically, but God, I long for it. What even is the point of romance if a man cannot slightly tilt my chin up with a sword? Why should I even be on Tinder if that's not a possibility? Anyone out there?
All I have to say is I'm going to look for a sword online somewhere. Thank you. Thank you for this advice.
I deeply encourage all DMs to do this if one of your players brings their friend in for just one random session. I brought my friend along today, but they've never played Dungeons & Dragons before. Do you think that they can play with us? Oh yeah, totally. Everyone's welcome.
A few moments later.
Hi there. I'm brand new and I don't have a character sheet yet, but I brought pizza and I was told that was basically gold here.
You are the chosen one.
What?
You are the
Nothing.
chosen
Have a
one.
seat. All right, everybody and friend. Today we will be starting back off right where we left, in the depths of the dungeon where you just happened upon a giant hulking shape. I'm sorry, I don't have a character sheet. I think that's pretty important to have. Oh, don't worry about it. You're just gonna be working off this stat block so we can get you familiar with the system. Ah, neat. I'm a Tarask. You're a sick son of a bitch, you know that? They bought me pizza. So if you don't want your character rolling death saving throws, I suggest you do the same next session.
That's fantastic. I love that. Isn't Tarask like very, very powerful and dangerous? To give that to a completely new player is so funny. Love that. Absolutely love that.
What I think your D&D class says about you. Extremely targeted. How does it feel to have a bunch of repressed trauma from being a people pleaser your whole...
I watched this one. You can see that it's already marked with a like. But let's watch it again because, yeah, this is extremely targeted. And if you are feeling targeted right now, I am sorry. But you're here watching this video. Have fun.
life. Not good? Yeah, we know. You constantly think you're the smartest person in the room, even though, spoiler alert, you're not. You just read a bunch of fantasy novels as a kid. How's the disassociation going? You're so strong! How does it feel taking on everyone's emotional burdens but ignoring your own? Do you think fantasy muscles will hide that? You just like arts and crafts. Oh my gosh, it's main character syndrome personified. How does it feel hogging all the attention because you never got enough as a kid? Let me know if you...
Okay, so I'm gonna stop here for a second because I played a bard in all of the D&D games that I played, which were three or two, never mind. And this doesn't really describe me, I feel like. I feel like the wizard actually describes me better, because this was just me reading lots of fantasy books, like I have around here, which you can't see. But yeah, I read a lot of fantasy books, and I'm extremely not comfortable with attention. So yeah, I feel like maybe I'm having a meltdown, and I'm thinking that a bard is not actually the right class for me. But as a kid in all the D&D games and like Neverwinter Nights and Baldur's Gate, I always wanted to be the character who has charisma stats, because I loved the ability of convincing people with doing diplomacy and persuasion and all of those kind of checks. And a bard is extremely verbal, but I feel like maybe that's changing a little bit, because a sorcerer is also charisma based. So maybe that is the class that I should go with going forward in other games. Let's see. But yeah, this video is done. Let's see the next one.
Finally, I can't wait to tell them all about this lore that I've had in the back of my mind for ages.
Ooh, that's a 5 on my history check.
Oh. Okay. But this NPC seems really suspicious.
Roll insight.
All right. Oh, just wait until I figure out this NPC's been lying the whole time and... Natural 1.
Okay.
That's fine, but I still feel like my character would check the room for traps and hidden passages.
Okay, Rogue, make... First of all, I'm stopping in the middle, a little bit after the middle. Right off the bat, this has good quality video. This has good lighting. This is a good camera. And there's also some editing going around, because I see the names of the characters on top of their heads. This feels like it is a high quality D&D campaign. So I'm going to check it out. This is, I think, actually the first one on this feed that I actually see that is probably a campaign that publishes some shorts. Constructed Chaos. Okay, I'll check it out and put the links into the description. But yeah, let's finish the video at least.
An investigation check. I got this. Okay, the rogue never fails this kind of stuff. They'll definitely find that secret passage. And then comes the Lord. That's another natural 1. Finally, I can't wait to tell them all.
Yeah, the dice don't want you to tell your story. Okay, we'll do one more, and that will be it for this video, because I feel like it's getting a little bit long.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna meet up with Ted.
But we have plans tonight.
We don't have any plans tonight.
Exactly.
I already told them that we're gonna meet up.
Sorry, next time, my love.
Corin, son of Aramaeus. Roll for persuasion.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I just want to say I have seen videos from Leah and Philip before. I feel like I didn't know they play D&D, but I saw a video with them. I think it was about staying at home and not going out or something like that. It wasn't at all related to video games or D&D or tabletop. But yeah, this is new for me. Interesting. I already follow them, so let's see what they have to say.
My love.
My name is Zipporah.
I am not even prepared for this. Alright. Zipporah. What's your armor class, huh? 12?
Plus dexterity.
Which is?
5.
17. A little OP, don't you think?
No, actually, I think it's quite accurate.
No matter. 17.
That's got to sting, doesn't it?
Advantage.
No, since when?
Since I cleaned the dishes this morning.
Retcon, that's not a thing.
No, it's not retcon. That is part of the rules.
The rules.
One more, thank you.
It's gonna whiff that too.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna meet up with...
Come on, dude. Okay, I guess we'll see the next part in the next video. Okay, so these were all the videos I had for you today. I just explored the D&D tag on TikTok from my account. These are the videos that came up. And yeah, if you want to see me react to specific videos, please feel free to send them my way on social media, either Instagram, Twitter, X, or even send me an email. It's all going to be in the description below. And yeah, what do you think about any of these? Also, I'm going to do my best to put all the links to all of these creators' videos in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.